Hello Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris in our Song of the Stars series. So I've got a couple of sectors for the past couple of episodes now, actually, for the past several episodes that have had these deficit issues. And I got a comment the day that I'm recording this one, just pointing out, just something to keep an eye on. It's nothing that I've completely ignored over the past couple of episodes. I've definitely talked about it, but I do want to make sure that I'm doing all that I can to help these particular sectors. So what I'm going to do, no, I don't want to manage, close. What I'm going to do is actually, I have completely ignored these buttons. I've given orders to, change sector contribution at times. I've given orders to change what their focus is. But Sectalos, I'm actually going to give them lots and lots and lots. And that's taking away from some notifications that's been bugging me for a while, which it's something I probably should have been paying a little bit more attention to, just saying. Because I see all their stats going up exorbitantly right now, like just hugely, just by virtue of pouring some energy into these particular sectors. So it's good to know that I can do that as needed. It's not something that like I said, it's not something that I've really been completely aware of. I mentioned in the very beginning of Song of the Stars that Stellaris is still a game that I'm learning, and I mean, it's a paradox game, for God's sake, so most of us understand that. But for the record, that was just something that I kind of missed. So thank you for that comment. I appreciate that, just kind of forcing me to go back and re-evaluate how things were looking. So I have a few fleets, a few death stacks, really. Let's speed things up a little bit. I have some destroyers building in Nalulaz and Nalzaroth. Once I'm done, I'm going to send one of them this way, because I've got a couple of systems that are being blocked off by aliens. Oh, interesting. We have a faction with high support. How did that happen? Okay, evidently I need to suppress them. Hang on. Sekbrin Autonomous Fighters. How are they that's interesting. They're at 50%. Okay, so I should have been suppressing them for a while. I've got the influence to do it, so that's fine. How did I miss that? I guess I just wasn't watching the notifications, but there you go. This one is gaining power as well. So yeah, we're going to suppress them too. So finally, factions are starting to be a little bit of a threat. They really haven't been. I mean, they've been there for this entire series, but they haven't done a whole lot. I've kind of kept an eye on the extent to which certain words come to me. The extent to which certain factions, might pose a threat, but they've never actually done anything. Now, finally, they have stopped crying wolf. Okay, let's go ahead and research that. It seems like the powerful factions thing has already gone away. It can't be that easy. Just because I'm suppressing them. Okay, yeah, the riots have already stopped because of the suppressing that's going on here.
Research complete.
Ooh, research done. Sweet. Frontier Commissars is done. This is a really, really good one. It'll help with colony development and, of course, with ethics divergence, especially with the slave purgings that I just did. Ooh, here we go. Atmospheric manipulation, which is a really, really good... Oh man, got some good options popping up. All right, but we're going to go for the terraforming option first, because I've talked about that extensively in previous episodes. The ability for us to change planets and make them more habitable for the voices is going to really, really alter the landscape of this game. I'm excited about it. The team under Science Officer Zanova Kabelama has finished their expedition on Betelgeuse 5 and returned to the Lumreva. Thankfully, the starship graveyard on the surface proved to be a technological treasure trove. Studying the remains of these vessels has advanced our research in certain fields by several years, and there are yet things to discover. A permanent science outpost in orbit would be a great boon to our starship engineering efforts. Excellent. All right, so Betelgeuse, way over here, which has a desert world in it, which means we could definitely colonize it. We have inactive buildings here as a result of these slave pops not taking up the entire world anymore. It's going to be a while before Furtist is back up to full operation. I don't know if these pops are reproducing. It doesn't see. Oh yeah, there they are. There's one growing here. So the question is this the right collectivist, pacifist, materialist? I think collectivist and materialist are going to be helpful, so we'll have to see when that pop finishes growing just how powerful it is. Oh, this looks new. Active scans of Troidon 1 have picked up what appears to be a large ship deep inside the atmosphere of the gas giant. Judging by the nearby debris, there have been several failed attempts to salvage this derelict in the past. Any ship strong enough to withstand such crushing gravity must be a magnificent prize, and Science Officer Azuli Kaavola has promised a salvage project of our own. Bring it up, whatever it is. No, you need to do that project. You can bring it up yourself. Okay, now I think I've been upgrading several of my basic. Yeah. Auto Explorer, and last but not least, we have this construction ship. Where else can you do things? This asteroid recently suffered an impact from another body within the asteroid belt, which resulted in a slightly changed orbit and a massive crater on the surface. Well, I'll research it then. Okay, so I've got a construction ship heading this way, but my other construction ship is going to beat them there. Yeah, there are... Who could inhabit the arid world here? The Pogovan. Oh yeah, that's right, because the Pogovan are now part of our society. They're not slaves either, they're just part of the Voices territory. We infiltrated them in the previous episode, very stealthily. Okay. Looks like that is done. Where else can you build? Go build mining stations there. And there. Right. So I'm just going to have to keep an eye on those to make sure that I'm giving minerals to sectors that are having issues. That's just something that I've been completely ignoring for the entire series. Shame on me. In a masterful display of engineering, the team under Science Officer Azuli Kaavola has managed to gently raise the derelict ship on Troidon 1 to the gas giant's upper atmosphere. Despite its age, the ancient cruiser is in remarkably good condition, and we have restored power to its systems. No trace of the original crew remains, but we have brought over our own and commissioned the ship into the fleet. Gains 200 experience. So he is now... careful. Aha, it said good for her. So Azuli, that is a her. Careful. Anomaly fail risk minus 10%. Nice! And Azuli is how old? 42. So we're going to have Azuli for a long time. Let's go ahead and upgrade her ship. Okay, so we now have a cruiser. Let's have a look at it. Oh, it looks like one of ours. It doesn't always look like one of our ships when we get this event. Oh wow, it's far away. Alright, well, go ahead and head to Nalzaroth. It's going to take you a while. Sorry about that. And meanwhile, how is our construction queue? It's done. Ooh, we have an energy deficit. How did that happen? How the hell did that happen? Out of nowhere, we have a huge energy deficit. Is it... Hang on. Where's this coming from? Ship maintenance. I'm under my cap. Why do I feel like as soon as the cruiser went live, the energy deficit appeared? Why do I get that sinking feeling? Oh, I don't like energy deficits. We've had this problem before. Alright, we need to upgrade a couple of ships here. Well, crap. Hang on. Let's go to our sector management and see if there's anything we can do. F5. Okay. We need an energy-rich sector to help us out. Because now we're not in a position where it's as easy for us to... Yeah, see, okay, that's better. Sekhmet is helping us. Sekhmet is an abundant sector, so that helps. We'll have to see if there's other things we can do to reduce that. Aside from straight up just deleting ships, which I don't want to do. I really don't. Let's see if there's any upgrades I can do. I mean, there definitely are, but... upgrades to the energy infrastructure are not as likely. I've been fairly on top of those for the entire series, so...
Construction complete.
Yeah, once this world is back online, things will be better. I can go ahead and move a pop over here.
Colonial established.
This is part of the issue right now. Is that Furtist is... Yeah, that solves the deficit problem. Alright, and there is a food surplus. Too many colonized systems. We have more direct colonized systems, or more systems under our direct control than we can stomach. Oh, is that what's causing it, actually? That might be what's causing it. Hang on. Oh yeah, that's right. Nal-Labaz was just established recently, so that needs to go to... Now... I can't recall. Let's take a look at our sectors again. Do I have room for another sector? Yes, I do. I have room for 2 more. So that sector limit went up, which is great news. Gives me the opportunity to start a new sector right in this region. So let's do that, because I think, what's this? Set Karen is quite large enough. I want to make sure sectors remain manageable in case rebellion situations pop up later in the game. I don't know how that works. Like I said, I've never gotten to that point in a game of Stellaris. But... Well, I said it a long time ago, but still something I want to be careful about. All right, so let's go ahead and create a new sector. So this would be probably Sek-Labaz, I would guessing. And we'll go ahead and put these transition systems in that territory. Alright, that works. And then Sek-Talas can probably stand to add those. Got some work to do here. Let's see. Done. Oh, I didn't mean to remove that one. Damn! That was a misclick. That cost me some influence. It's going to slow down any colonizing I wanted to do this episode, but oh well. Sek-Gos. Done. And it looks like there's some stuff I can add over here to Sek-Saya. Arbitraeus is so close to being able to pull it into our borders. I'm going to go ahead and put Yad Bem in Sek-Nar, just on account of how jagged that border was. Just bothers me aesthetically. Alright, so how's this faction doing? They're losing support because I'm suppressing them, but it's something to keep an eye on. Alright, let's close sector management rather. And
system survey complete.
Alright, that ship's still on its way. Go ahead and upgrade those ships, please. Okay, our energy deficit is gone. So I think that's what was causing the issue. I think we had a new colony, and I didn't notice it. The notification hadn't popped up yet. Maybe because I had the game paused. So, with that having been discovered, why don't I go ahead and go back to sector management for a bit. Because I don't want to overtax any sectors right now. There we go. Let's keep that as is. And does anyone actually have a deficit? No. Physics research. Oh, wait, hang on. We have detected the presence of a primitive alien civilization on Triumph in the Sapir system. They appear to be in the later stages of a Bronze Age, having mastered early metalworking. Although most of their population is rural, several large city-states have formed. We should consider building an observation post above their world to study them more closely. Interesting. So, also, we have a new technology to choose from. Ooh, new hyperdrive. Also, a new energy credits boost. Wow. And synchronized defenses. Let's go ahead and go for this, because this is a cheap, rare technology. It's going to be done soon, 9 months, and I'll have an awesome new tech. Now, this is the location where we have the new world, and it's all the way over here in Sapir. So it's going to be a while before we can do anything about that. Okay, this science ship appears to be upgraded. You can go back to Auto Explore. This construction ship is done, as are you.
System survey complete.
There is a significant amount of debris in orbit around this gas giant. Most of it appears to come from long-lost starships of various configurations. We'll research them then, please. Alright, so we have some more mining stations to build here. Get on that. And we actually haven't fully explored this world here on account of the space amoeba. So that's one thing I was going to do with this fleet in Naulilaz, the second Namagnoli. We're going to go ahead and send them this way. Negative balance. Okay, so yeah, because that ship just left orbit, we now have higher ship maintenance. So that answers the question. There is a bit of an issue with that. Sectors missing resources. Sec Goss, you need some more energy credits. So let's solve that problem. They don't have any energy income in Sec Goss, which is nuts. Where is that exactly? How do you have no energy credit income? I guess there's just not... Huh, okay. Well, we need to establish more colonies, really, there, in order to solve that issue. There's an arid world that we can colonize in Canadrius. Let's go ahead and do that. So I could send the Pogovan there if I wanted to. So let's take a look at our species. And let's see if there are Pogovan that would do a good job. Particularly. Yeah, these are conformists. So these guys are going to be fairly easy, I think, hopefully, to maintain as members of the population. Xenophile. Yeah, so Xenophile is good. Fanatic Militarist is bad. Are all of you Fanatic Militarist? Okay, you're all the same pop type. That's not good. Okay, I kind of don't want to send the Pogovan to colonize that world. I kind of want one of my slave populations to colonize it. I kind of want to terraform it into a Voices colony, which would be fun. So this is the world, Canadrius 3. Let's go to our expansion planner. And if we sort this way, actually, sorting by colonization class should help too, because it should be near the top. There are a lot of 90% worlds, actually. Surprising. Okay, so that's only 40%. It's not the best world for the Voices. They could do it. They totally could, but it wouldn't be the best world. Or we could take Furtist. Yeah, the Zikmok. So, better slavery tolerance and materialist. Better slavery tolerance. Oh wait, there we go. This is what I was looking at the voices by mistake. Fanatic collectivist is good. Yeah, let's go ahead and take this pop and relocate them here. So we're going to put them right there. Now, do we already have a colony in this system? I can't remember. Oh, I didn't mean to close the whole damn thing. Damn. No, we don't have a colony in the system. So... Expansion planner, come back. I think I was going to use the materialist pop, right? There's also the xenophile, though. Let's go with fanatic collectivist, because I feel like their food consumption bonus would make this a really good world to build up. So... yeah, fanatic collectivist materialist, you're going to colonize right there. This is Null Canadri. And having this planet colonized should hopefully help with the energy problem there. The strong gravity well of Eguwike 2 has pulled in a massive amount of space debris, which has formed a dense layer around parts of the gas giant. Most of it appears to be wreckage from a series of space battles fought in the system several millennia ago. Scavengers have already scoured the debris of valuable technologies and artifacts, but a mining station should be able to recycle the material. Okay, had to put in a quick cut there after an interruption, but let's jump back to what we were looking at. Let's see, we have a negative balance on account of the ships that are headed this direction, because they're no longer in orbit, so they're costing more maintenance, which is annoying. So does that mean, I guess the best option would be... I can't remember if I already adjusted their income back up. Was it... yeah, Sec Met. If I increase their contribution, that does away with the deficit for now. But we need to find other ways, like that colony that we just set up, and that's going to be the... oh, wow. Massive fleet action. Okay, research that.
Construction complete.
Lots of those popping up. So...
research complete.
Knew that was coming. Okay, so we've got defense station finally. And now that gives us access to... I could go for fortress, but also the engineering facility is probably... military station damage is also a really, really big one. Let me go ahead and go for nuclear missiles, just because this is such a quick research tech. Not only is it good to knock out a basic tech like that, because, you know, other better ones might come along later, but also, again, just taking care of a quick option like that very quickly might give me access to a rare technology option, replacing it. So, always a good thing. Graveyard expedition. Let's do it. Nope, come back. Research project. How is our fleet doing, and where are they? They're here. Alright, so they're still on their way. It's going to take a while for them to get all the way over there. Our territory is quite vast. We're taking up a... what would you say that is? That's roughly... 12 to 15% of the galaxy, I would say. It's about half of a quarter, so I'm thinking 12.5%. A vessel of some kind has crashed on the surface of this asteroid. Wreckage from the craft can still be found within the impact crater. Cool, research it. Thanks again, by the way, for the notes about sector management and making sure that those that I can give credits and do away with those deficits because of how it impacts the production of the sectors. Just, again, not something I was paying attention to. Now I know. Let's see, there's not a whole lot more I want to do this episode, but we've got so many tech, like, right about to finish up. I want to let these be done. This is going to have 1 month left, 2 months, 5 months. I kind of want to let all 3 of them finish. For my own satisfaction before the episode's over.
Research complete.
There's one. Hey, we got another asteroid. Cool. The small astrometric lab, holy crap, I cannot talk, on our observation outpost orbiting Jurg Sabarand has detected a Class 4 asteroid on an incoming trajectory. Unless action is taken, it will impact the planet's northern hemisphere with enough force to cause an extinction-level event. Our mission of passive observation would typically prohibit us from intervening, but many of our scientists have argued for an exception in this case. To do nothing would mean to condemn the Jessenac civilization on Jurg Sabarand to a certain death. A difficult situation. Now, last time that was happening... okay, so we have access to atmospheric manipulation. Last time that was happening, my scientists actually steered the station into the path of the asteroid to defend the civilization, which is dumb. Hopefully they don't do it again, because I don't want any of those good guy voices interference problems. It's just, it shouldn't happen. So, alright. This is where it is, and it's in the Jaundice system. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Our fleet is almost there. Starship graveyard on the surface proved to be a technological treasure trove. Good. Engineering research gained. That'll help finish... Oh, wow. We're 2 months away from the end of this technology already. Makes me want to wait and finish this one, too. Physics research done. Very good. Here we go. 0-point reactors. So energy storage capacity will go up. Actually, this is just for ships. So is there something... I got excited because I was thinking that was for planets, but that's totally a ship technology. Still a good tech. Really, really expensive. Why don't we go for shields? Again, I'm thinking about knocking out some of the smaller technology. It's kind of like, if you imagine a tech tree, this game doesn't have a traditional tech tree, but if you imagine it, or at least not one that's visualized. If you imagine a tech tree, it's kind of like going back and researching the earlier techs that you haven't done yet, that have become cheaper. Maybe they've always been cheaper, but they're cheaper compared to the ones you're currently researching. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now with a lot of these choices. Let's go ahead and let this one finish up. It'll be done in a month, and then I will wrap this episode. The fleet is so close. Okay, that's that. Nuclear missiles. Yeah, see, we got access to Durasteel armor, which is not bad. But also the mining network is not bad either. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for that. Extra resource production on every single world in the entire Voices territory would be best. So, on that note, I will go ahead and cut this one here. In the next one, we are going to... Didn't I have a colony... where were you? Hang on. Hold that thought. I'm trying to remember where the other... Yes, Canadrius. I had a colony ship on the way here, didn't I? Okay, it's on the way. It's taking several jumps, but it's headed there. Okay, I just hadn't seen anything on that in a while, and it feels like... It just felt like it had been a second. So, in the next episode, we are going to continue expanding this direction, as well as this direction as much as possible. Now that we've got this new sector set up, and now that I've got a little bit more mastery of managing sectors. Oh, look, these come together at a nice little quadruple border here. That's nice. I didn't do that intentionally. But I would think, before much longer, given the state of our fleet, we're going to go ahead and take on the Serene Honfalier, because they are not really expanding. So let's take another look at them. Yeah, they are pathetic in every way. Their technology is inferior compared to us, which I'm pretty sure inferior is worse than pathetic. So they're not going to like us when we take them over, but we can take them over. And then, again, the advantage there is that we would have territory all the way from the outer rim to the core of the galaxy, which is just going to be awesome. And then beyond that, it's just a matter of seeing what other story events and developments can happen in this empire building run. Let me know, now that we're getting close to 30 episodes of Song of the Stars, and of course we'll take another break at 40. Let me know what your thoughts are on the series, if you've enjoyed it so far, if you are determined to continue to see it. I think 40 episodes is a pretty good round number, potentially, to end at, but I'm just thinking about it, thinking aloud, and your feedback would be welcome. So give me your thoughts on that, because, I mean, ending the series would certainly free up the time slots, one of the time slots rotating series, just for something else, anything, whether it's another Stellaris series or something else in the 6 p.m. slot. So let me know what your thoughts are, and I look forward to hearing them. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes in survival, science fiction, or simulation type of vein air every day at 6 Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.